all day.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the ShipFlip channel. NFL draft weekend has just wrapped up, and this is one of my favorite weekends of the year because I'm a big sports guy and I'm a football first guy, but I also just love kind of the team building aspect of things. I like to kind of put my pretend GM hat on, kind of pretend I'm a general manager of these different teams, specifically the Eagles, and kind of delve into what they need and break these prospects down, as well as figure out what other teams need, find out what the best landing spots would be, and then as summer rolls on, kind of put that into fantasy purposes and figure out who the best fantasy landing spots are. And I'm a big time dynasty fantasy football player, so I like to team build and kind of see what parts fit where and who's going to have the best longevity of a career and all of that. And so some of those type of things let me get more familiar with the players and the teams than the average person. But also, how does this relate to flipping? Well, it doesn't totally relate to flipping, but when you want to get into cards and stuff like that, anytime new rookies hit new teams, there's a lot of hype and a lot of excitement surrounding that. And one of the examples I will give is somebody was smart, whoever did this. They put an eBay auction up the other day, and they made it end just as Tua Tagovailoa, I think I said that right, was coming off the board on Thursday. And they made the auction end like 2 hours after he got picked by the Dolphins, which means every Dolphins fan, as soon as he got picked and they went to eBay to search for a Tua autograph, that was the only one that was available. And, you know, it just caused this card to sell for $236, which this was a Panini Draft Prism. Panini Draft Prospects Prism, and as you know, Panini then comes out with the regular Panini right after that, and it sort of tanks the value of the draft ones, which are all college uniform players, all college players. So Tua's wearing his Alabama uniform. He's not a Miami Dolphin in the card, and that card sells for $236. That will now tank as the teams now picked these players. We know which team they are on, and the fan bases will kind of start to surround their guys, and the hype guys will start to emerge. But what also happens is the other products with them in team uniform and the official NFL licensed products start to come out, and so people don't want the college products as much. And so why am I telling you this? Well, because this weekend and this week and right now, before all those other products can come out, that's when the iron is hot on these products that are already out. And, you know, a couple weeks ago, I saw that the Prism boxes were starting to hit Walmart. I started to scoff at them a little bit, and I didn't think I should buy them. And then I started to realize, man, you should have bought all of these, because people are so hungry for that new talent that they'll pay out the butt for it. And then what happens is, you know, down the road, they start, it's like chasing the new carrot, or whatever you want to say. They're chasing the new shiny object. That old shiny object is gone, but if you can get them while they can't have access to the new stuff, and your stuff is the only thing available, you can really, really capitalize. And so if you can get out to Walmart or wherever and find these Panini Prism draft boxes, as well as the blaster packs that I think have 15 cards in them, and I've been seeing, by the way, people pull autographs out of these boxes, go pick them up and buy them. You'll see that the ROI just on the unopened boxes is pretty high. But if you wanted to have some fun, you could open these up and just bust them out and find your Tua rookies, your Burrow rookies, all of the above, and put them up on eBay. And people are paying $10, $15 for these cards, and they will never ever pay that again for them. Probably not even graded for some of these guys. But right now the hype is so strong, and people are so excited about this weekend's draft that they're kind of overpaying for these players and these products right now. So I suggest going out there and finding these products. Now, when the new products come out, when the NFL licensed products come out, get rid of all of your Panini Prism. Don't buy any more of the draft stuff. And this goes for, like, Leaf does a lot of the draft stuff, and any of those things that you're seeing out there as far as new 2019 or 2020 rookies, I guess they would be. Kind of leave the draft, the college uniform stuff away, starting to head into this week. But if you can pick it up this week and strike while the iron is hot before that other stuff hits the market, you're going to be doing a good thing. And I would anticipate that that stuff starts to hit the market here within weeks, because a lot of times they'll just Photoshop the uniform right over it. Obviously, they can't meet and do the rookie premiere right now. They can't gather in large groups. They can't do photo shoots, stuff like that. So the early products are going to be trash. and they're not going to actually be in real uniform, but they'll be in Photoshopped real uniform, and that'll be enough for some people to just turn the page on all that Prism draft stuff. But like I said, get out there, find that stuff, try to flip it if you can while the iron is hot, but be looking for that newer stuff to come out, the draft stuff. If you wanted me to pick the hype rookies right now, obviously Tua is the guy that you're going to want to go after. He's going to have a little bit more popularity than Burrow because of landing spot and because of just the appeal of Tua. I don't know how to explain it. I know what things are cooler than others, and Tua he's going to attract the kids more than Burrow is. Burrow's still going to have a great career. He's going to be a very popular guy, but that shock value, overpay for it because my kid wants that guy's card, it's going to be Tua right now, and that's the guy to go after. But Burrow is also going to sell for pretty high, and once these guys start playing, things could change, because if one of them lights it up, that guy's going to take the forefront of things and go from there. Justin Herbert, another guy to keep your eye on. And then, I don't know what my Eagles were thinking, but Jalen Hurts, I'm going to try not to overreact to that. We need a backup quarterback in Philadelphia, but I don't know that second round was where we wanted to get that. So Jalen Hurts, you might be able to score some good deals on, and down the road, he would be somebody that you would look towards flipping once he finds a new team, or if Carson Wentz gets hurt and he goes in there and does the Nick Foles type thing. Kind of a bargain bin guy that you can kind of cash in on right now and see what you're doing. As far as non-quarterbacks, I don't get too excited about guys, but it pains me to say this. Anytime the Cowboys take a high-profile offensive player, you probably want to invest in that guy. Zeke was a good investment early on. Dak, obviously a great investment. Amari Cooper, a great investment. And CeeDee Lamb will be no different. Not trying to be too much of a hater on the Cowboys, but that pick probably will get some hype and probably will sell early on. After the rookie year is over, I would stay away from quarterbacks. But in the meantime, you can kind of strike while the iron is hot, like I said before, on these rookies, just off the hype of them being a new player on a team with a large fan base like the Cowboys, etc. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the page. But in the meantime, get out there, find some of this 2020 products that are draft products only, and bust them open, have some fun with it, open them up with your kids, get the rookie cards listed, people will overpay for them, and keep your eye on the new 2020 stuff coming out, because you want to grab that as soon as you can. Grab the new 2020 in uniform stuff, because that'll sell out of your Walmart store within a heartbeat, and the prices will go up. If you found this useful, go ahead and subscribe to the page, and in the meantime, keep on flipping.